And we're on. Hi, it's Grape Adler. Hi, I'm Grape Adler. Aren't you going to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I guess. I hate you. What are you doing?
I messed up. Iced hazelnut and...
Grape Adler.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god.
I thought I was ready. Apparently I wasn't. And I started it and then, yeah, stuff happened.
Look at this. 30 seconds in and you already messed up.
I know.
How dare you?
So, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Hopefully on our new channel.
Yes.
Called...
Background Noise Convos Podcasts.
Yes. Why was that a question? Should have been an answer.
That's because it's so long.
We're not playing Jeopardy.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I am playing Jeopardy.
So today's topic is Pinterest. I forget about Pinterest sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it'll be weeks. I'm like, oh yeah, Pinterest. But Pinterest, I post
Sorry, I'm sorry, my sleeves
stuff.
wet because I just watched dishes.
Okay, I wrote it down here. I have
68
68 boards.
Jesus.
And so, yeah, I'll go through some of my boards. Some of my favorite boards. Not all of them, but some of my favorite ones. But how about you?
How many boards do I have?
Yeah.
Oh, I think only like 7.
Mm.
So, 2 of them are recipes.
Ah, gotcha.
2 of them are like healthy food, and then like good recipes. There's like cookies, cakes. That's what I usually do.
Is there somewhere on Pinterest, your Pinterest account that tells you when you started the account? I want to say at least 6 years for me, maybe a little longer.
Yes, that's about right.
Yeah, 7 years maybe even.
I mean, go on your bio.
I'm trying to remember,
or on your page.
Trying to remember if I still had it when Dad was around. My Dad's been gone for like 6 years, so I think I'd have.
Yeah.
So maybe 7 or 8 then.
We might say it on there, like when you join. Everything has it when you join. So
yeah, usually.
No. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, and mostly I love just scrolling through the images, and in the beginning, like I said, I created boards, so then whatever I'd see and I liked, I'd throw over there. But with me, and I hate algorithms, like I tell you.
Yeah.
I guess they help sometimes, but because I like so many different things. One of the big things is I learned how to crochet a bunny, which was my first, I guess, amigurumi. It's so easy. You use a square. You just crochet a square, and it shows you how to
fold it.
How to tie it with yarn to create the shape of a bunny. So anywho, so that was my big thing. My big takeaway. I don't think I've ever made any of the recipes. I don't think, but there's a lot of recipes I've seen that I want to make, but I just haven't had time.
I've used a bunch. That's what I use. I know all recipes is a good one too. Like if I can't find something on Pinterest. But
I use allrecipes.com we're talking about, but
I think I might have followed them on Pinterest too, just because it's easier.
I didn't even know they had a Pinterest.
Everybody has Pinterest.
True. I'll have to let me write that down.
So
to follow them on Pinterest, all recipes.
But I have I forgot what we're talking about. Oh no, so yeah, no, I've lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? Pinterest.
What do you use it for? Or what do you do with it?
Oh, the recipes, you mean? Yeah, no, I usually go there first, Pinterest, to look for recipes. And I usually am pretty successful. I found a couple different, like, not necessarily basics, but, you know, because you know the basics, but, you know, so you can find different ways of making things like Rice Krispie treats are a really good one.
Oh, okay.
What to put in it, what not to put in it, how...
Like, some people might have a different... quantities they use for the ingredients, yada yada.
That's where I learned to do the popcorn. It was on Pinterest.
Okay.
Over on the stovetop.
Okay.
I learned there. So that was the most consistent way, was how I do it.
Easy.
So, well, no, consistently, that's the same thing I kept finding. A little variation, but for the most part, it was the same. So I think mine might be a variation.
It's really good when she makes it on stovetop.
I think mine might be a variation of different recipes. So and my quiches too are Pinterest. The quiche I found a bunch up there, and all recipes, but mostly it's different recipes I've taken from. And
how many years in a row now have you done it? She does usually Christmas quiche. She prepares it Christmas Eve for Christmas breakfast, Christmas morning breakfast.
So it's just easy. So you can eat it
how many years?
Or hot.
How many years do you think? I like it hot, but go on.
I think I've been doing it since maybe when Dad was around.
Oh, yeah.
Probably 7 years.
Wow.
I've been doing it 7 years.
Yeah.
So
so that's a tradition.
And I finally, I don't want to say perfected it, but yeah, I mean, I perfected it as much as, you know, there's a lot of trial and error that went through the first couple of years.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that potatoes gray the way they did when you, slice them.
Yeah.
So the next year I put them in water. So, but now we got tater tots, so I just put those in there.
Oh, yeah.
You can find them at Aldi.
Good.
So.
I have an idea. You gave me an idea for that, for this year.
Oh, gosh, here we go.
Let's take it, do it the way you do it. But then when we warm it up in the morning and slice it, have some hollandaise sauce ready. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we can try that.
But I always make two because that's what the pie crust is. I want to try doing a pie this year.
Pumpkin, pie?
Sweet potato again. Maybe someone won't eat it during the dinner. For
Not
dessert.
Me.
Yeah, you ate it during
I did?
Yeah, you're like, I have to have sweet potato when you took a slice of my pie.
Oh.
I was like...
Sweet potato with your stuffing and turkey and whatever.
That was for...
Unless we go... Did we go out one year? No, that was
Christmas. Christmas, we've gone to Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese.
We should do that this year. For Christmas.
If they're open. Sometimes, some places were everyone closed.
That's true.
So, I think just because everywhere was closed, so some of the Chinese places were...
especially with the
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Chinese places closed.
Yeah.
Well, no, just because, you know, nobody was coming in if it was Christmas, so... I know IHOP was open. Because people would do breakfast there. When we had Boston Market, they would do... They were open. They had a limited menu.
True.
So, that a couple of years ago. So,
that's another restaurant that closed.
I know.
That's another one for another day. I don't think we mentioned Boston Market, did we? In our stores and restaurants we miss.
Because it wasn't closed at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. It's been that long.
Or it had maybe it just closed.
Yeah.
So
we didn't even
because there is still some around. True. My brother told us that. So.
That's true.
There's still a couple around.
Anything else with Pinterest you do?
Oh, I like to get wallpaper for my phones.
Oh, nice.
That's easy to do.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah. Because it's kind of the same way you do it on Instagram. You just press your...
but you do it on your phone, Pinterest?
If I want something, yes.
Oh, okay.
Or I send it to myself.
Oh, gotcha,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, but mine's on the Kindle. But yeah, I can find it. If I find something I really like, then I'll just download the app.
When I go on Pinterest, I usually go on my PC.
And you can do that.
Mine.
Well, yeah, I have my Kindle. But you can do it in just wallpaper for iPhone.
Right. Or, sorry, laptop. I don't have a PC per se, but a laptop.
I was saying, it's not really PC. What else? Oh, yeah, when I want to do color theme for... I want to figure out colors for the eyeshadows. Wallpaper. Okay. Not wallpaper. Painting or whatever. Color or color pencils.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
I want to do that. How to blend something. If I wanted something like 30 seconds.
Nice.
And not watch a whole YouTube video. So I've learned a couple things there. That's usually what I use Pinterest for. I don't
reference for if you looking for solving a problem or something you're having trouble with, or you need new ideas for something.
Yeah, that's what really, because if I'm troubleshooting, I'll go to YouTube. If I need something, just like a inspiration, you go to Pinterest. Gotcha. That's what I say. So Katie from Royal Soaps she has Pinterest boards that she gets.
Oh, she does?
She takes, like if she's going to do fall, she finds everything falling, she puts it on a Pinterest board. So I don't know if she has it public, but she's shown it on screen.
Gotcha.
And that's how she'll get her schemes or themes for that set of soaps.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you?
Well, like I said, I have a lot of boards, 68, but here's some of my favorite. And this is going in alpha order because it goes in alpha order on the thing. I don't know if you noticed that. When you do boards, they're in alpha. Because I have so many.
Oh.
It automatically puts them, I think it's
I thought automatic. I put mine...
They're in alphabetical order. Or unless you choose.
You might be able to choose now. I don't know. Mine are kind of random, but go on.
Mine are in alphabetical order. So, I have one because I like to make jewelry. I do bracelets. Mostly bracelets. I love making bracelets. I do earrings and...
Occasionally necklaces.
I don't like to... Huh?
Occasionally necklaces.
I don't like to... I was going to say, I don't like to wear necklaces a lot. I do once in a great while. And I can make them, but since I don't wear them, I don't make them a lot. But definitely bracelets and earrings. So I have a board called Our There Be Treasure.
Wow. Jesus.
And yeah, like anything that like floats my boat, I like to put in there. You know, if I see rings, I love rings. I love bracelets. I love any, you know, even though I don't wear necklaces, like I said, there's a lot of necklaces. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. You know, that looks neat. Pins, especially charms like Betsy Johnson charms. I've been seeing a lot of, and Juicy Couture charms. I don't have any, but I love them. I love the way they look. And right now I can't afford to even start that collection, something like that. It's if I were to get any, they'd have to be gifts. Hey, my birthday's coming up. But anyways.
Wow. Well, Betsy Johnson, you find a lot of that stuff in Ross and Burlington. Burlington,
but I mean, they
but this is their
like old stuff, newer stuff too. But
couture stuff.
And saying? Juicy Couture too does it, like little charms for bracelets. So so I throw that in the Our There Be Treasure because they're charms for either necklaces
so they're a little more higher end.
Yeah,
than you would pay for something at a Michael's or something or Joann's. Okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Probably made out of the same material. It's just the name.
It's just the
You're
name.
paying for the name.
Well, that's with anything.
But they're cute. And Betsy is just so unique in her stuff, so it's pretty cool. Another one is Beady Beady.
I've seen that one floating around.
Because it's about beads, you know, and I work with beads and I have a lot of beads. So I do like collecting, and some beads I've never used on anything, but some I just like the looks and the feels of them. And
I can handle you in the yarn section, but if you get to the bead section, I can lap a Michael's 3 times and she'll still be in the same
Joann's
place.
Too. Joann's has so many unique beads now.
Where things are in that store because I just walk it. Because
I don't know who Joann's new buyer is for beads, but oh my god, please keep them because they have the coolest beads now. To me, it seems.
Yeah.
Because
their selection did get better.
Yeah. It's Hildy and Joe is the brand too. I don't know if it's because of the brand. I don't know, but they're cool. They're cool beads, and they're having better. Knock on wood, to keep with the nice sales, good sales. Yeah, I like those. So. Another board is color scheming. Like we were talking color schemes.
Yeah.
You know, when they have those different, you know, complementary and all that.
Yeah.
And then they have a picture too, like an ocean, and then they show what colors are used in that. You know,
it's usually almost like the stripes from old TV. I can't believe I'm saying that, but you know when they used to have the stripes going down. That's usually what I find. I always forget to look up color whales on there too. That would be helpful. And
they're just like square. Some are like squares. It's like the picture in the corner or whatever it is, or on the top, and then the squares of all the different tones and colors in the picture. So I had so many. I was building up so many. I had to create subcategories: color scheming blues, color scheming color me purple.
Oh, that makes sense.
Color scheming green with envy is what I call them. So
sometimes I have to go through those boards and take some stuff out because
check that out. Color scheming, and you'll see they're listed. Yeah. So if you're looking at purples, if you just want to see purples, go to the purple one on my board and
that's a good idea. So
yeah,
because if you put that all together, you're looking for one and you're scrolling and you're scrolling. Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about Pinterest.
That's the administrative assistant in me. That I've always had been. They're like, oh my god, you're so good. Well, because that's how I learned. You know, it's like getting stuff in order, keeping it in order. It's easier to find stuff.
Right.
So,
right.
You know what it really started with? The Dewey Decimal System for me.
God. Oh my god.
Anywho,
I think of growing pains when you said that. I think one of the kids was named Dewey. Anyway, go
on. Crochet makes, and so that's just crochet things I see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like any kind of amigurumi or blankets or scarves that are cool.
Patterns, colors,
Yeah. So I'll just throw it in there. Fashion passion. Okay, now I got a subcategory. There's a bunch of different boards for fashion passion.
I do have a couple of boards that do have subcategories.
So I split it. I love shoes. So one is called...
Okay, Kelly. Shoes.
So one's called Feet Don't Fail Me Now. My board. So it's Fashion Passion - Feet Don't Fail Me Now. What? You like that name? It's catchy, isn't it? I should have been in advertising. So, and
it's so big.
You mean...
Sorry.
It's not that funny, is it?
Yes, it is. Feet still feels the way you said it.
feet don't fail me now.
Anyway,
so I have a lot of, I see Doc Martens.
Seeing double.
And Converse. And, and fancy shoes, too. Like high heels, different kinds of high heels, different...
What are those called? Christian Louboutin?
No, not those.
Oh, okay.
Christian Louboutin. What else? Mainly, yeah. When I see, different,
Blacked out.
I kind of saw that. You're like, you couldn't say, you're almost tearing up. I'm like, okay. But yeah.
Keep going.
Under fashion, passion again, dash, glamour puss. So that's like makeup. Even the dog was
sorry. Glamour puss?
Yeah, it's makeups. Like, or you know how they show how people do their liner?
Yeah, no, I understand what it is.
and shadows and how they do their makeup or different makeup styles.
No.
Eyebrows. Because I'm not big on... I used to wear more makeup, but I hardly wear makeup now. Anywho. But I still like it. And I like to see. So anywho, the next one is passion men's styly. Because men do not dress
the way they used to.
The way they used to.
Good tux or suit.
I mean, not even. It's like so
sweater
schlubbish. I mean, granted,
leather patches on the elbows.
I'm in jeans and t-shirt, but when I see people out in sweats, to me, and you're probably like, "Hey, I wear sweats." There's nothing wrong with it. I liked it when people dressed up a little more. Right. Like a little more. But not even business. Yeah, a little more casual. Jeans, shirt. Whether it's a t-shirt or a...
I think it depends on where you're going.
That's true.
If you're wearing sweats to, like, I don't go to church, but if you're going to church, that's kind of disrespectful. Yeah. If you're going to Taco Bell like we just did, fine.
Yeah. We didn't even get out the car.
No,
so
it
didn't matter. Yeah.
Or if you're going to the gas station, go and just run in and get a soda or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, if you're going to, like, an event.
Yeah. And I don't care if people judge me. Yeah. I don't give an F, but I like it. It's more appealing when someone's more put together, more,
I think it just depends on the situation. If you're going to a wedding and you're wearing sweats, like, what? It's like, huh? It's just the situation. Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, another one is the women's styly then. Just, clothes I like, I see, I throw it in there, women's styly. And I don't really wear dresses, but there's some dresses I think are pretty, so I'll throw it in there.
I have one that... Yeah. Because mine's all different, because they're just different ones, but I get a lot of pin-up, like the pin-up style.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think of that.
Pin-up girl clothing, unique vintage, they all have that kind of style. It's pretty to look at.
See, I didn't even think of that.
They come out with collection, they have a Halloween collection with pumpkins all over the dress. Oh,
see, I had no clue.
In like a 50s...
See, I'm writing, you're giving me ideas.
Yeah, like a 50s style, or they have like the... Like the rockabilly dresses, they have different cuts.
Oh my god, my pen wore out.
You want mine?
No, I got it. I got it to work. Cool. See, I'm glad we talked because never even thought of that. And I do like the pinup style.
Yeah. Pinup, rockabilly, all that kind of stuff. Vintage.
Okay, so my next board, and it's got a bunch of subs on this one.
Oh god.
Home styly.
Okay.
So under home styly, so it'd be home styly dash. A place to rest and relax. That's the bedroom.
Okay.
And sometimes, people have chaises, like a chaise, so that would go in there in your bedroom.
Picture windows. Mm-hmm. Those are nice. I like looking at those.
Nooks.
Yeah. Reading nooks.
Yeah, reading nooks. Yeah.
I have a couple of those, too.
Yeah. And then another sub for home styling is bathrooms. That's... yeah. So, and I always hope for... Maybe one day I'll get it, maybe not.
A jacuzzi to play with?
Oh. A claw foot bathtub. I think those are cool.
What does that look like?
It's an old fashioned with the
okay.
bathtub.
I got you. So it would be like
a bath. And then do the shower.
It's not against,
separate.
It's its own. It's in the middle of the room, but it could be. Yeah.
You could put it wherever. It's just a claw foot bathtub.
It's the foot. It's the foot. Okay.
Yeah. So what else?
Didn't know it was called it.
Dining in.
Yeah.
Like dining areas, dining rooms.
Like those ones that are, what are they? The kitchens that have like their own little, what are those called? Booths?
Their
own booths.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like a what do you call it, breakfast area?
Yeah, it's like a breakfast area.
That breakfast area is different from your dining room.
Right.
Yeah. So,
And they have the booths in there. So
yeah.
I'm like, ooh, those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
This one.
Oh,
Self-explanatory. Guest rooms.
Jesus.
Okay, here's another one. Kitchen comforts. So, because, sometimes I fall asleep on the bench in the kitchen.
Oh, let me help you with that baking.
Oh, I was so tired. That happened one Christmas. It was just, everything was, you know how crazy it gets around the holidays.
Oh, but you're still working at that point.
I was working, and I was trying to do all this stuff, and I was like, I'll help you, but let me just rest a little. And we have a bench, and I laid down, and I fell asleep.
It's like, this bitch.
Anywho, okay, another one is the great outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Backyard.
Got it.
Deck, how to, having stuff on there. Fireplaces, outdoor fireplaces.
I was thinking, we should, because you say the great outdoor. I'm like, maybe we should camp in the backyard. And then I thought about all the creepy crawlies. I'm like, nah, maybe not.
All the creepy
Because we also get skunks. That would be the worst.
We have possum, we have raccoon, we have chipmunks, we have squirrels, foxes. Coyote.
Coyote,
we
but
have
foxes. We have foxes.
Oh,
I've seen foxes around the neighborhood. So.
Of course, there's mice out there, maybe sometimes.
Mosquitoes.
Bees this past summer. I got bit. Twice. Or in 2 places. Anywho, what else? The spare room.
Okay.
And that could be like...
I was going to say.
The spare room is, a spare room if you wanted to make it up for like... just a spare room when you have guests over.
Mm-hmm.
Or, under that category, I also throw in like craft room. Your spare room could be your craft room. Or your office. I don't think I have a separate office one. I might, but...
You know what that would be good? What I always want a spare room for? Gift wrapping.
Oh, yeah.
I always need a table and just...
See, craft, I think it would go with the craft.
Yeah, that's what I mean. With crafting, I would make it the gift wrapping room around Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes back to the craft room. Or an office, yeah.
Yeah.
I just need that table and space to...
Right.
Because my bed just does not cut it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that where you do your gift wrapping?
Or the floor, but it hurts after a while sitting on the floor.
Oh, yeah. I usually use this table. I have a little table.
I have a little table too, but some
gifts are
just too big. Yeah.
Okay, and then that's it with the home styling. That was 8 right there. I think I have more under that category, but these are the ones I really like throw stuff in there, see stuff that really catches my eye. Mm-hmm. The next one is nature's beauty, and it's just nature stuff. Could be
natural
forest, mountains, ocean, parks, desert, other parks, local parks, yada yada. So
just around the neighborhood, outside,
Get ready for this one.
Oh God,
it's because of my collection. Nice globes you got there.
Stop. Wow.
So I have a globe collection. So anytime I see globes, and especially if they're unique, I'll throw them in that folder. Or what do they call boards? They call them boards. Nice globes you got there.
Wow.
And my love for purses, and I have a vintage purse collection.
Mm-hmm. I know
things to carry my stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what it is. That's what they are. Because it could be a purse, could be a tote, could be a backpack, yada yada.
Could be a basket.
Messenger bags. So, like, vintage stuff, if I see vintage purses, or, like, newer stuff, or even stuff, like, on the run, runway models sometimes carry bags or purses. Yeah. So if there's one that looks unique or that I like, and stuff that are shaped, I love, like, I'm looking at mine, I have a purse that is in the shape of a watering can. Yeah. I found that at a thrift store.
What's her name has, Bunny, Graveyard Girl. She has, like I told you, she got the old school McDonald's on to fly bucket pails. Right. They sent that to her. Oh, wow. But she bought on her own, she bought this one that was a lock. I can't remember who the maker was. But it was
Moschino? Was it Moschino?
It might be Moschino, yeah. It was it's like a lock.
Or Moschino? I don't know.
Moschino. I think it's Moschino, actually.
Okay.
It's a lock, like a padlock.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah. Like a lock. And then she's got another one. I was like, oh, that's cool. Why can't I remember? She's got so many different ones.
I saw one time. It was in the shape of a guitar, like a full size guitar, but I just didn't have the cash to buy it, and it was at the thrift store. I'm like, dang it. So I knew, like, next time I go, they're not gonna have it. And yeah, they didn't have it. But
what was it when I was like, you kept finding ones that were like bras?
Oh my dears, yes, like bustiers or whatever. Yeah,
I'm like, what? Oh, it's a purse.
And you're like, why is this bustier here? Oh, it's a purse. Yeah. That was funny.
Like, no, I'll pass.
And one of the last ones here. Well, again, I have 68, but these are my favorites. When one door closes, and it's just doors. Jesus like Christ. Different color doors, different styles, old, new. You know, just to paint some people. That's where I got the inspiration to do our door. So.
That blue, yeah.
Yeah, ours is like a pretty, what would you call it? A periwinkle blue?
Yeah, it's like running... Yeah, it's like periwinkle-ish.
Yeah, because we had just a plain white door, and I'm like, you know what?
When I got has a little more purple in it, though.
Yeah, when I got laid off, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the door. I'm gonna do something. So I painted the door. Yeah, and then I said, you know what? Let me do the garage too. I wasn't planning it. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I have enough paint. I'll do the garage door. And my parents loved it. So they're like, oh, it stands out nicely. It was complimentary because it's like a dark brick.
Yeah, it's brown.
Yeah, and
then
gray.
The siding is gray. Yeah. So it pops out.
Yeah, it's a nice complimentary.
Needs a little touch up because someone keeps clawing at the door to come in.
Oh, dog, yeah. Our furry niece. But yeah. So yeah, and some doors that I see are like ancient doors that are some are very simple and the wood is really worn out, but I think they're beautiful. And some have designs. Some doors, you know, have stained glass in them. Okay, yeah. Not necessarily religious, just different pictures. Wrought iron.
I get a lot of the doorways
gates
from...
I consider that a door.
That's a door, yeah. From England. A lot of the neighborhoods, you can see those with the flowers and the spring. Yep. A lot of red,
bougainvillea.
pink.
I think those are the ones that grow on the buildings, if I'm not mistaken. Bougainvillea?
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
So. I was like... But yeah.
I thought you were swearing at me, but that's fine.
Bougainvillea.
Wow.
But that's it. Yeah. So... For me, at least.
I had a thought because, you know, you're saying you got inspiration and everything, and me too, I always get, you know, ideas. And that's what Pinterest was for. But lately there's been this whole thing about copying.
Oh, copying?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like people copying other people's, you know, stuff. And I was like, well, isn't that why Pinterest is there? And I think it happened on TikTok and Instagram more. It was about weddings. And this one girl had a wedding, and it was very similar to another girl's wedding.
Oh, she made her wedding that way?
She made her wedding. She had, like, a certain aesthetic. And then this girl went, and she had basically what looked like the same wedding. It was very similar, but it was in the same place. Literally the same place.
Oh.
So she's like, yeah, everyone gets this picture. Everybody, that's the style that you have. She's like, it's not just, you know, so, but she was, like, accusing her of, like,
unless you trademarked it, it's like...
Yeah, unless you trademark it, and, I mean, if it was, like, a copy, like, but I'm like, yeah, that's just the way it is in that place. Yeah. It was somewhere in Mexico. And, like, it had a pathway. She's like, yeah, everyone takes a picture. If you look, there's hundreds of pictures of couples. And she's like, and I guess it was the headpiece was a certain way. It was made out of, was it her? The original girl made her, the one who was accusing. My father-in-law, I think. Oh.
He made it?
He made it, yeah. He made it. And then she got it, but she got it made there too by someone else. Oh, right. But like I said, it's just the style, so. But yeah, that was one thing that was coming up when you were thinking of, when you were talking. I'm like, I wonder about the plagiarism. So, I mean, it's not plagiarism if you're getting inspired. And like I said, unless you're copying
unless you're copying and selling it to profit.
That's what it is, yeah.
If she wasn't profiting from it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just thought that was interesting. And I've seen a couple things about people accusing other people of copying. I'm like, well, if you put it on Pinterest, it's inspiration.
Inspirational. Yeah.
So,
well, it's about that time.
Oh my god.
The dog starts, what are they talking about? Are they talking about me? They better not be talking about me. I'm just kidding. Anywho. But yeah. And I like, another one is cars. I didn't put that on there, but I do love looking at cars. Excuse me, and for some reason, I've been thinking about my old car. I used to have a Suzuki Samurai, and so I put it in the search bar, Suzuki Samurai. Oh, all these Suzukis popped up, and I'm like, oh, I miss mine. It's like, if I were ever to win the lotto, I'd look for a used one.
There was one,
but I would want a hard top this time. I had a soft top.
Yeah.
I loved it, but I had a half top, a tonneau cover they called it, on it in the summertime. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She really wants in.
What was the whole controversy when those started being popular? What was it? That and something else that when you turn because they could flip over?
Supposedly, but I never heard of any.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be going. Any car is dangerous.
Yeah, if you go fast
going
enough,
super fast, and you
make a sharp turn.
Yeah.
So.
Jeeps. Jeeps. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh God, here he is.
What are you doing? She is. Oh, I think she needs to go for a walk.
Walkie walk.
You want a walkies? Here. Hop on bed.
Oh. It's not even 10.
Oh. We don't walk her till like 11.
Yeah. She just went out.
Hey. I closed the door, so. So yeah, those cars, Porsche 911 turbos, those were my favorite Porsches.
I accidentally sent you something the other day on Pinterest.
You did? Oh, I haven't gone on.
So yeah, I disregard that. I was going on and there was a lag in the internet. So I was just and I was like, oh, I'm like, why did it do that? And it was a girl with a Porsche. It's funny you say that. It just happened to be a girl. And she was dressed. It wasn't like a girl on a Porsche. But it was just the Porsche. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's cool. And I went to go and do this. And it went into send or like message. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. And I
didn't realize we got cut off again. So I'm doing the outro now. Just wanted to remind everyone that I never even said this. Pinterest, I am IcedHazelnut on Pinterest also. And Grape is not public on her Pinterest, so but if you want to follow me and my 68 boards, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for listening. Catch you later.